Christ 17 TV back upside your head with another one. Today I got a story for you today. Not no news. Somebody reminded me of something that happened when I was fishing one night behind DVI Prison that is now closed. It closed September 30th, 2021. I was fishing one night, right? Well, let's just get to this. There was an escapee from the prison, and I'm fishing right behind it. An inmate who was a DVI dairy facility escaped from rural Tracy Prison early on June 4th, 2012. He was caught 10 hours after reported being gone, taken back to the jail. So, let me tell you this real quick. A prison inmate who walked away, apprehended 12:30 p.m. today and taken back to the prison in Tracy. Raul Lopez was assigned to work in an institution, dairy, a minimum support area. Prison guards saw he was missing during the 2:30 a.m. inmate count. Lopez was serving a 5-year sentence for second-degree robbery and being convicted in L.A. Local law enforcement officials received a tip that Lopez lingered in the downtown Tracy area. He had taken a cab there, said Lieutenant George Paul. We were very fortunate for the tip, Paul said. And he was taken back in to custody 10 hours after he escaped. But let me tell you this. I was at my auntie's house, at my uncle's house, and the neighbor, I know him good. He has a van and he likes to fish, right? So there's this water, the San Joaquin River runs right in the back of DVI, the prison, right? So I'm drinking, I'm smoking my little bud. I tell the neighbor, yo, man, what's up? Let's go night fishing. Have my pole. He had all kind of poles, and this guy loves fishing. Plus, he had the perfect van to go fishing. So my auntie and uncle said, fuck it, I'll come. She had her little beers and shit like that. I think that we had some shots. So we drive back down here, I think it's Casson Road. You go down right past the penitentiary. You go this way, and there's this little small road. You come back, they got hella palm trees. And you make a turn, and you come back, and you go all the way down this thing. You come down this dirt road and come up on the levee. So we fishing, me and the neighbor, we down there fishing, having a good old time. I'm drinking, I'm smoking. My auntie and uncle is in the van. They got the doors locked. They in the back of it, partying, drinking, chilling, having a fun old time. Okay, we've been there probably maybe like hour and a half now. It's probably about 1:30, some shit like that. And we're down the bank, like you gotta walk all the way down the bank, and we way down there. We fishing. I'm there. Caught me a little catfish. I threw it back. We're waiting for the monster because it's nighttime. So we got red worms, anchovies, night crawlers. We getting it on. So I'm down there fishing with the neighbor, not knowing that this guy just escaped from the prison. And he's walking down the fucking levee. I'm talking about, I'm not even that far. I'm like, it's right there. The prison is like, we're in like the backyard of it, like, I don't know, 2 football fields down, maybe that far. So the guy escapes, I don't know, about 1 o'clock, I guess, and he walking down the levee. Now, it's dark as fuck. We don't know where he came from. I never seen him. So my auntie and my uncle is inside the van, in the back of it, they got the doors locked. So somebody was trying to open the door, and they thought it was us. No, no, no. It was the escaped prisoner from the prison. He had just escaped. He thought somebody had left their keys in the car, and we was fishing. He was trying to get inside the car. He went to both doors. Everything's locked. We fishing, so we got a big machete here inside the van. So my uncle has the big thing, and if that guy would have came in that car, they would have fucking had him killed. They would have had to pick up a dead body, because that's a escape convict trying to break in, and you don't know if he's gonna kill you, take the car, and make a smooth getaway. But that was not it. So he was trying to get inside the car, and he couldn't. So I guess he had heard us down there, knew somebody was inside the car, so he walked down more. He tried to come back and try to get back inside the car again. I guess then my uncle came and seen the guy, and he took off. So I come up there, and it's like 20 minutes after that. I'm down there. I'm like, man, the fish ain't biting. I caught 2 little small ones. Let's get the fuck out of here. So we walking up the bank, and my fucking auntie's like, somebody was trying to get inside the car. Was that you, nephew? I was like, nah, I ain't been down there. I've been down there the whole time. So they didn't know. They just seen somebody fuck with the door and move quick. So they probably thought I was trying to play a joke on them because it's late night, scare them. That wasn't me. So we jump in the van, and she keeps saying, nephew, you sure that wasn't you? Because somebody was trying to get inside the car. Inside the van. I'm like, no, auntie, you tripping. You just spooky out here because it's like pitch black. We got like a small little light down here to fish. But we are actually in the middle of nowhere behind a prison on the San Joaquin River fishing. And like, I'm going to say we fished probably from like, I want to say maybe 12 to 2 or 3 o'clock. Maybe like 3 hours. So we headed home. And the craziest part now is next day we're watching the news. And it shows escaped prisoner from DVI escaped at about 2:30 in the morning. They did count. He wasn't there. And we're like, are you kidding me? That was an escaped convict trying to break in the car while we was just right down on the bank fishing. Now, this guy was wanted for robbery. He wasn't no murderer that we know, but anybody doing a long bid, escaping, you don't know what they'll do to try to get free and get gone as far as they can. So I'm going to say this. That was lucky. You never know what that guy could have done if those doors was open and he jumped in that fucking car, because the keys were in the thing. But they had the doors locked, which you should. It's fucking 12 at night. We in the back of DVI fishing. There's all kind of shit. There's coyotes out there, all kind of crazy shit. You never know what you're going to run into out there. So we watching the news, and I'm like, Unc, look at this shit. And he's like, what? I said, look, escaped prisoner last night, DVI, that's who was trying to open the fucking door. And they was tripping. I mean, my fucking auntie was like, what? He could have killed us, this. And then I say he wasn't killing nobody. Unc had the machete in the back of the van. He wasn't going to get through Unc, trust me. So now we looking at it, and they catch this guy. They catch him, like, in the same town. He didn't even get out the town. Somehow, he dished his clothes, had on sweatpants, and caught a cab. So he only had $25 on him. I don't know how he got that, but he got that. And they caught him downtown near a fucking hotel. From what I heard, they caught him hiding in a car. But the thing is, you never know what you'll run into in life. I mean, things could have turned out bad. I mean, this could have been a escape guy, got a hostage, this and that, or he killed somebody. But we were just out there fishing. And this could have turned out so different. But yeah, look it up. 2012, Raul Lopez escapes from Tracy Prison, DVI. Look it up, guys. I mean, real talk. This shit was something else. I mean, imagine fishing. You're fishing. You're late night. You're trying to get the big one because you know them big catfish come out at night. So we out there. We just throwing out the pole. I'm drinking. I'm having a good time. Matter of fact, I think we even had a little bit of music down the hill. So the guy didn't come down the hill towards us. He just tried to get in the van thinking maybe we left our van and we were down here fishing. Probably didn't know there were two people in the back just hanging out, drinking, chilling, partying. So imagine what would have happened if that guy would have got inside that car. Or maybe he escaped with one of his shanks. Who knows if he did? Who knows if he did? But the good thing is he didn't walk down that fucking hill. Because we had some shit down there too. Because we don't know what the fuck is down there. Coyotes, you got all kind of shit. Motherfucker don't want to get bit. So we had our little knives too. So it would have been 2-on-1, eventually 3-on-1. But imagine that. I didn't see the guy, but I'm down here fishing and a prisoner escapes. What's the odds of me down here fishing and there's a guy trying to break in the car that we came in trying to get out of here because he just escaped prison? Life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. But yeah, they had got him 10 hours. He didn't even last the whole day. They caught him by lunchtime. He escaped midnight, 1:30, 2:30. 2:30 is when they did count and seen the guy was gone. That's when they set the alarms. And the funny thing is when we were leaving, we started seeing cop cars patrolling Casson Road. And we was coming down there in the van. The craziest thing that I was shocked after I found out the next day that they didn't stop that van that we were in leaving. Because he could have been inside the van, had us at fucking knife point, whatever, and been like, drive. But those cop cars were driving right by the van. We drove right by the fucking cop cars, right by DVI, and there's cop cars just lights flashing through the bushes and shit, and I'm like, damn, they looking for something. Sure enough, that motherfucker had escaped, tried to get in our van, and this motherfucker somehow walked. It's a long walk to wherever he got to and fucking hit at. I don't know how he got as far as he got when they were out there looking for him, but they didn't check the van, so obviously they weren't doing a real good job at trying to find this guy. They got a tip. Somebody gave up the tip. They found him the very next day, and if somebody didn't give that tip, he might have been free till this day. Who fucking knows? But this is just a little crazy story I was reminded of by somebody. They was like, you remember that you was fishing out there and that motherfucker escaped and was trying to jump in the van? I was like, oh shit, I gotta tell that shit on my channel because that was a crazy fucking story. And yeah, you never know what you roll into late night fishing. But we were fishing behind the prison because nobody else would really fish there at night. And I've caught big catfish there. Big catfish, like, I mean, big fat catfish. So I'm like, man, let's go over there. We rode there. The guy tried to break in the car after escaping prison. And that is something that I really ain't told a whole bunch of folks, but now I'm telling you guys. So with that being said, man, that was a wild one, a story for the ages, and this happened 13 years back. 13 years ago. It's like June. It was a hot summer night too. That's what it was. It was hot, and I was like, man, let's get by the water and let's go throw out the poles. He like, fuck it, I ain't doing shit. So we went. Auntie came, Unc came, they chilled in the back, the van. The guy broke out the pen, walked down the fucking levee far as fuck from the pen, tried to break in the motherfucking car because he didn't think nobody was in there because he heard us down there because we had some music on and we was fishing. So, with that being said, man, this is just another crazy story from Christ 17 TV. I know I haven't told my shits in a long time. I've been saying news, sports, food stuff. But this is a throwback story from 2012. Raul Lopez escaped DVI Prison while I was fishing with the fam. And he tried to get inside that car. He failed. He went off somewhere else and was found 10 hours later. And we didn't know that somebody was trying to break into the car until we seen this shit on the fucking news. Now, my auntie was freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. She like, Neff, he could have killed us. So I say he wasn't killing nobody. There was 4-on-1, and auntie, you ain't no punk either, so don't worry about it. We ain't letting none of that shit slide. They would have had to come pick up a dead escaped inmate if he would have got inside that car, and that is a fact. But luckily, everything worked out. He didn't fuck with us. He didn't bug us. He tried to get inside the car twice. Couldn't do it, so he went to Plan B, and Plan B got him right back in Tracy Penitentiary 10 hours later. So, that was a close call. That was crazy. Have I fished there since? Fuck no. I've never went back there to fish. I swear to God. Never went back there another day in my life to fish. That is my word. So with that being said, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. And like I tell you every time around this time, things can happen any place, anywhere, anytime. And just when you think you chilling, it's a beautiful night. The stars is out, full moon. You throwing out the pole. You got a few beers. You got your beat going. You got somebody right here throwing out the pole. We catching small fish. We looking for the big fish. And then what happens? Inmate comes down here trying to break in the fucking van. And we don't know shit till we see it on the news the next day. Can't make this shit up, guys. Cannot make this shit up. So, I'm Christ 17 TV, and I will be coming back with more throwback stories from way back in the days like I used to do. But there's so much news, I'll be having to talk about the new shit too. But I got a lot of old shit digging in my crates. I'm going to pull out and share with you guys. So with that being said, I'm Christ 17 TV. It's a beautiful Friday. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Till next time. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, player. Christ 17 TV. Sharing is caring, baby.